Hi friends, welcome to Happy Nursing. I am Ila and today we will talk about something different. We have already finished studying our philosophies. We are almost at the end of this chapter. So before moving on to any next subject, we will be going through a few discussions like the educational policies, educational reforms, what is the role of education, etc. So today we will discuss about what role education has in the modern world or what is the function of education in the present circumstances. Now looking at the present condition, education can be the function of education can be divided into several contexts. So today we will be seeing those. Okay. Before starting today's video, once again, if you like my videos, then please like and share my videos and subscribe my channel, and also click on the bell icon for the notification of my next video. Let's get started. We can see functions of education in the individual life in a narrower sense and in the national life in a broader sense. The national life is further divided into economic, political, social and cultural field. So first we will discuss about the functions of education in the individual life. Friends, we have already studied this in one or the other philosophies. So this is just like a summarization video. First one is adaptation to environment. Education helps us to learn to respect others, have a sense of consideration for others, despite of the difference of opinion, and to adapt to the environment. If we see from our very childhood, when we started to go to school, we learned to sit in a class with other students. First we felt uncomfortable. Then as time went by, we learned to adjust to the environment. We made friends and finally school became a favorite place for us. This may not be the same for the school kids of the COVID period, but it was for us. Making the man civilized. Education makes us well-mannered and polite, humble towards others. As seen from the previous point, we learn how to respect each other. So we follow that in every step of life, and that makes us civilized. You must have seen uneducated man and woman shouting like anything, exhibiting slangs and bad behaviors in public places. Whereas an educated man will always solve his problems in a civil way, even if he is angry, because he has the sense of respect towards others. Then satisfaction of needs. As we become civilized, as we become refined, we want our quality of life to be improved also. From the Maslow's theory, we know that our primary needs are the physiological needs like food, shelter, clothing, etc. Then comes the need for safety and security, followed by the need of love, mercy, friendship, etc. After that, we need self-esteem, followed by self-actualization. I have discussed about self-actualization before in my previous videos, you can watch there. So education helps man to understand his needs and work for that. Education helps us to arrange a means of livelihood through which we can fulfill our physiological and safety needs. Education teaches us that nobody can live alone, so we need love and belongings for us. As we are financially independent and working happily for something to the fullest, we have a sense of self-esteem and finally self-actualization. Next is vocational efficiency. Vocation is our particular occupation, business or profession where we give our maximum time and energy and drive our skill to a wider purpose. Education makes us efficient in that. For example, if a man's vocation is storytelling, he can give his maximum potential to that using education and develop himself to a content writer, even to a filmmaker. Next is achievement of material prosperity. As we have already seen the Maslow's hierarchy needs, some of the material needs are also to be fulfilled to lead a good life. Man can achieve his material needs depending upon his ability. For example, man can use a fan or air cooler or air conditioner to get comfort during summers, depending upon his financial condition. Again, another example could be keeping antiques in house. Some people have that hobby. So to achieve these prosperities, financial capability is important and education can give us that. Achievement of self-sufficiency. Education helps us to become self-confident, stand for ourselves, express our thoughts, fight for our rights. It also helps us to prepare for life, take a job, be self-dependent and earn our own means of livelihood. That makes us self-sufficient from the financial as well as other possible aspects, so that we don't have to depend on others for anything. You may have noticed very often those who don't have the above capacities always need someone to speak for them. They are not self-sufficient. Next is development of character. Education prepares a man individually, mentally and socially with the intellectual, moral and social knowledge and skills. Man is able to finish his studies and get a job, learns to earn for himself and others, and learns the social norms to be followed in public. On the contrary, those who don't have the social values will not know how to behave in public, and that will affect their character. An educated man also learns the importance of maintaining a quality of life by having a leisure time, and finally learns to live harmoniously with all kinds of people through adapting to his environment. So, in simpler words, that leads to the development of his character. Next is development of personality. Personality is made up of the unique characteristics in every man which he holds on to for the rest of his life, and it becomes his identity. We recognize people through their personality. It's like the essence we studied in essentialism. For example, a student may be very kind to the poor and underprivileged. He may study and explore further to know about their living conditions and go for social work. He may join an NGO or go to deprived places, or he may help people or do anything that explains his kindness. So, that becomes his personality. Everybody can recognize him for that. Next is preparation for life. Education teaches us to prepare for the cruelties or hardships of life. Education gives us a mental stability to go through any crisis we may face and accept the hard realities of life. Whenever we face any crisis in our life, like loss of a loved one, we tend to break down. But one with proper education will have the understanding that tragedies come into everybody's life and we have to accept those. An educated man will take example from others' life and realize that he is not the only one with such crisis, and it makes him mentally strong to go through the crisis. Next is creation of good citizens. We have seen in the philosophies that education helps in the all-round development of an individual. It teaches an individual to be considerate and empathetic towards others, take responsibility for one's own actions, respect others' beliefs and attitudes, and stand for one's own as well as others' rights. All these qualities contribute to create a good citizen. So, this was all about the functions of education in individual life. In our next video, we will discuss about the functions of education in national life. If you like this video, then please like and share this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.